By a show of hands, who here has ever went out to start their vehicle and you get that wonderful little ronk, 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 or sound? You've got a dead battery. My name is Georgia Thomas, and today I am going to be discussing with you how to be prepared, how to check your battery's voltage, and also how to check your alternator's voltage. First thing I like to have on hand is a voltmeter. Now this one tests up to 40 volts. You won't need one this large. The only thing you will need is up to 20 volts because a vehicle's battery is 12.6 volts if it's properly charged. And then another thing you will need to have is a nice set of jumper cables, or you can get yourself a jump box. With the jumper cables, you're going to need somebody else's assistance. With a jump box, you just want to make sure that it's fully charged. So, those are the things you're going to need to be prepared. Now, to check your battery's voltage, you'll want to, if you only have the one with the 20 volts, set it to 20 volts, but on mine, I'm going to set it to 40. You would then take your black lead on your negative post, which is your black post on the battery, and then your red lead, you'll want to put it on the red post on your battery. You can just set this on the front of your vehicle, and you want to hold these both on the battery on each of the posts to complete the circuit to get a proper reading. Again, you will want that reading to be 12.6. A vehicle's battery has 6 cells, most of them, unless it's a glass mat, whatever. But anyways, 6 cells, and they all put out 2.1 volts each. You can even, they're handy for your batteries at home, so you don't have to just have it for that purpose. So you can test your batteries at home on the lower voltage. I set it to 9 just because that's going to be within range. And you would put the red on the tip, and then on the bottom you would put the black. And a charged home battery should be about 1.5, a little over 1.5 volts. When you are installing your battery, you're checking, putting on the battery cables to check to jump a vehicle. Again, red is positive, so you'll want it to be on the red post. Black is negative, you will want it to be on the black post. I connect it to the vehicle that's going to be jumping me first on their battery. Black, negative to ground it first, and then red. And then you also want to make sure that you're not allowing these to touch because it will spark and arc you. Back to the voltmeter for checking your alternator. Now, we've got our battery jumped, vehicle's running, and we put this on the 20 volts. Again, checking the red post and the black post. If your battery's alternator, or if your vehicle's alternator is not putting out the proper charge, you will start to notice that reading is going to be less than the 12.6 volts. It can also do that if you have a bad battery or a bad cell in your battery. Now, the way you can tell the difference in that is you can turn on the blower for your heater, and if you see a drop, like an extra volt drop, then you've got a bad alternator. You're with your vehicle running and testing it, it should actually test anywhere from 13 volts to 14.5 volts. If it's testing higher than 14.5 volts, your alternator is overcharging, which will damage your battery. But if it's testing under the 13 volts, then you're just reading your battery's voltage at that point, and it's going to be draining. So that is how you be prepared. You check it on a regular basis. Be prepared if you need a jump to have the jumper cables or the jump box. How to check the voltage meter when you're use the voltage meter to check your battery or to check your alternator. Thank you.